Okay, back to the supports, because there's a lot of supports to go over. So, Mercedes is next.
Oh, Ignatz. What are you sighing over?
Sorry, I shouldn't sigh in such a holy place.
There's nothing wrong with it. I sigh here all the time.
You probably live here.
Receives all our prayers and our sighs. What's bothering you? I'd be happy to talk about it if you'd like.
Oh, it's nothing. Not worth talking about.
Is that so? Am I not worth talking to?
That's not what I meant.
Nice turnaround, by the
Sorry
way.
to offend you. I'll tell you about it. I'm just uncertain about my future. My father wants me to be a knight. I don't think I can handle it. Can you imagine a knight as pathetic as me?
I don't
Yes.
find you pathetic at all. Is there something you would rather pursue?
Well, I've always loved painting.
You want to become an artist? How wonderful!
What's your ambition?
To be a nun.
Me? I simply want to help people with their troubles. Those who can't help themselves. I've considered working for the church, but that's only a vague idea. Oh, I'm sorry. We were supposed to be discussing your troubles.
Not at all. I'm actually feeling a little better. Knowing that you aren't
That's
sure
good.
about your future, I don't feel quite so alone.
Everyone in this world feels a little lost, you know? I really do believe that the life of an artist is a wonderful dream to pursue.
It is.
There's a beautiful painting of the goddess in the church where I used to live. Whenever times were difficult, I would stare up at her and sigh. Thinking about that painting helps me even now.
I've always wanted to paint the goddess.
You should. I'm sure your painting will help someone else in their time of need.
I can't paint anything powerful enough to do that. I wish I could. Maybe one day.
You never know unless you
I'll
try.
give that some thought. Thank you, Mercedes.
Okay, next up is Sylvain. We're not done with Mercedes. I don't know why I jumped to Sylvain.
What's this? Well, if it isn't Cyril. How did he manage to fall asleep here? The warmth must have put him right down. He looks so cute when he's napping.
That's good.
I'll just keep reading. No need to disturb him. Good morning, Cyril. Did you sleep well?
What? Where?
It's Mercedes. I hope you'll commit my name to memory.
Oh, sorry. I know it, but it's hard to say.
Well, it is.
You're from Elmira, aren't you? I hope you haven't been uncomfortable here at the academy.
Ah, it's great. I eat every day.
Were you not eating before you came here?
Every couple days, maybe. It was rough.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Are you hungry? You should eat up, to make up for all the meals you missed in the past.
Okay. Thank you, Mar...
Just call me Mercy. That's what my friends call me.
Yeah, your friends.
Mercy. Mercy. Hey! Thanks, Mercy. Well, I had a good sleep, but there's work to do now. See ya.
It doesn't seem like he has very many friends here. It's troubling, but I probably shouldn't pry.
I mean, he's an outsider still, regardless. Kind of like to do. You've dealt with both. Constance, and that's it. That's it for right now. Okay.
I see. The sunlight brings back painful memories in you.
I'm afraid so. Please forgive my behavior from before. I cannot abide these indiscretions of mine.
Okay.
That's all right. The way you always work so hard day and night, it's no wonder it's had this effect on you. You work harder than anyone I know. I've always been impressed by that, Constance.
That means a lot to me.
You know, at the School of Sorcery there was a professor who specialized in magical cures. Why not write her a letter? Perhaps she can suggest a treatment that might help.
I have tried. She could do nothing for me.
That's us.
But I vowed then to the goddess that I would find a way to overcome my trials. I will prove my skills to the goddess and everyone else, bringing me closer to restoring House Nouvelle.
You're a tough cookie, Constance.
Naturally, and with your support, I shall grow ever stronger by the day.
Sure
I
about
know
that.
you will. You know, during the years of political turmoil, House Martreats was destroyed just as your house was. But restoring my father's house has hardly crossed my mind. I guess I'm not as tenacious as you are.
You needn't be
I mean,
so
is that
hard
something
on
you wanna
yourself,
do?
Mercedes. You have had other priorities since then. Oh, I've just had a grand idea.
What is it?
You ought to try to reinstate House Martreats.
Oh dear. I'm not sure that's possible.
Nonsense! If I can restore my own house, then you can restore yours. As we work to
Theoretically.
further our own like goals, we shall learn so much that we can share with one another.
You make it sound so simple. How would I even go about that?
That is simplicity itself. You shall become a prodigy at spellcraft, as I am.
Okay.
All right.
She's one up you,
I
though.
shall master the black arts, and you shall master the white. The world will know us as sister sages.
I see.
Our names shall ring out across Bodlin, earning us the titles we rightly deserve.
I
Uh-huh.
hope you won't mind me saying so, but this plan seems to have gotten a bit far-fetched.
Oh,
Not
no,
really.
Not if you join me, Mercedes. Where one may fail, together we are bound to succeed.
You sure about that?
Such big plans. Perhaps too big. In that way, at least, she's exactly the same as when she was little.
Okay, next up is Annette with only Hanneman. Yep, Hanneman.
And that should explain it. Did you understand all of that, young Annette?
I did. Thank you very much. Oh, but I was also wondering about this part here. It seems a bit off.
Questioning something like this is proof that your understanding has grown. Most impressive. Sit there, and I'll put this on the blackboard so you may copy it into your notes for later study.
Wonderful. I can't wait.
I believe that should explain everything, yes? Any further questions?
A lot.
Thank you so much. I feel so great. I'm really sorry for taking up so much of your time, though.
Not at all. Not at all. Your intellectual curiosity is marvelous to see. And you have a top-notch character. Keep on as you are, and I sense a bright future for you. Seeing you continue to grow and succeed is more than a humble professor like myself deserves.
That's good.
Really? That's so nice of you to say. I'll do my best. I'm honored to be your student.
If only your friends would learn from your example. Yes, a classroom full of attentive, studious pupils would be quite refreshing after all these years. Have a good evening.
How many years were you
and do
teaching at
not
this point,
hesitate
then?
to ask any other questions.
I won't, thank you. Goodbye for now.
Wait, you'll trip if you leave like that.
And a barrel.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie, I might have been staring at something. Ingrid's got Dorothea and Ignatz. Okay.
Ingrid, do you have a moment? We're going to perform an opera in the cathedral.
Okay.
We are? Yes! It's a small one, but I need some volunteers. Let me tell you, Alois is very excited. He's already doing a ton of work for the show.
I see. What's it about?
classic opera fare. A tragic love story, a princess who falls in love with a handsome commoner. But a princess, she carries the fate of her country on her shoulders. And no matter how in love she is, she can't just marry whoever she wants. Or can she?
That is quite
quite a
typical
story.
opera fare.
Sounds tragic and beautiful. Who will be playing the princess?
You.
Me. I
Oh.
was a singer in an opera company. I hope I'm not being too presumptuous casting myself. Even if you're not interested in being part of the production, you will come to see it, won't you?
Why
I'm
not?
asking everyone to dress up properly. I want it to be a stylish and elegant night.
That does sound quite lovely. And I do want to go, but
Please, don't worry if you can't make it. I understand we're doing this on such short notice.
No, it's not that. I just, I struggle with the elegant part of things. It's
Okay.
not often that I do myself up in elegant clothing and makeup.
You have
and such.
Mercedes, Annette,
Fashions you're concerned.
and Dorothea.
Lady, you're in luck.
I am?
If you don't dress for the occasion, no one will take you seriously. But don't worry about a thing. I'll happily work my magic on you. When it's time, I'll meet you in your room.
She'll cast Thoron on you. Don't trust her.
Theater.
Oh goodness. Okay.
I mean, does she even have Thoron? I think she does. I'm actually gonna go and check if she has Thoron. Roster. That's not what I want. I want goals. Actually, no, I do have a roster. Derp. Dorothea, where the hell are you? Wish this was alphabetical. She does, and she has Sagitty. Okay. Oh, it's Magic Arrow. I thought. Wait, isn't Sagitty? Frick. Sorry, I'm trying to think of old Fire Emblem stuff, and I'm like, isn't Sagitty not an arrow thing? It probably is. I haven't played. As I said, this is my first Fire Emblem, and I never played it outside of this. Oh yeah, she's got no crest. She's got its class, all that. Actually, yeah, I'm curious. Does Fire have a crit at all? Nope. So it's based off the character's luck stat. Thoron C and same Sagitty is C. Thoron has a... Jeez. Thoron has like a truck. Wait, Thoron's stronger than Sagitty? I thought Sagitty was stronger than Thoron. It's probably a trade-off for the range and all that. It does have a higher chance of hitting. Okay. Ingrid and who else was it? Ignatz. Okay.
Hey, Ignatz. What are you doing here?
Spook him!
Hello? Oh, you're painting.
Ingrid, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same. I did ask you the same. Anyway, I'm just visiting the cathedral. I must say, that painting is looking wonderful.
Ah, don't look, don't look!
It's not finished yet.
It really looks great.
Really?
I wouldn't lie. Let me have a look. Oh, it's the statue of Saint Saros.
Yay,
I
Saros!
hope you don't think I was ignoring you. When I'm painting, I get totally absorbed.
Of course not. My feelings aren't hurt so easily.
I hope not.
What if you gave her a more edgy outfit?
Oh
Button
god.
up her skirt or something.
No, that would be improper.
It also
Ooh,
wouldn't
and how about
fit.
making her sword bigger? Oh, turn her into a valiant knight.
But she's not a knight.
Come on.
Interpretation.
This once?
Start a new sketch, Ignatz. Just start a new sketch.
Huh. She doesn't exactly look like a knight. More like a maniacal demigod.
Yeah.
You asked for it?
It just kind of came out that way.
It's different. Not quite how I envisioned.
It's my fault. I should have stuck to my original idea.
Or, you know, give her
I'm
an
sorry I
ultimatum.
pushed you, Ignatz. I'll leave you be.
Hey! I suck at speaking up for myself! Alright, one's with flame.
Nothing here.
What are you doing?
Oh, Flame. I've just been researching the exploits of Saint Sethlene.
Oh, hey,
Why
Saint
is it you're doing
Sethlene.
that precisely?
Well, painting is a hobby of mine, and I thought I might like to capture her likeness.
Well,
Okay.
how lovely. But how is researching her exploits necessary for painting?
If I
Give her
wanted
a
to use
better- give him a
statue of
better
Saint Sethlene
idea.
for my reference, it wouldn't be necessary. But that's not what I want. I wish to paint Saint Sethlene herself, looking exactly as she did when she was alive. And if I don't know anything about who she was on the inside, the image won't be true to life. So I wanted to find some hints about who she was, and that's why I've been researching her deeds.
That's a smart calling,
To
Lots.
find out what type of girl she was.
Girl? Interesting way of putting it, but yes, more or less.
I see. Yes, it is all quite clear to me now.
Oh no.
What's happening?
Okay then, allow me to share with you what I know of Sethlene's deeds. Long ago, in a world ravaged by war, Sethlene led a secluded life with her father, Keyhole. One day, they met Saint Zeros, who was grieved by
Heals
the chaos and
the
destruction of
father's
war.
halfling. Got it.
And so, the three decided to join forces.
Huh? But I thought the saints gathered following a revelation from the goddess.
At the Battle of Tailteen, they fought against the 10 elites led by Nemesis, who sought to conquer the whole world.
Okay.
Sethlene tended to her allies on the field of battle, until she exhausted all her strength. Then, she fell into a long slumber.
But according to legend, she used her miraculous powers to heal all of the wounded.
Interesting story, is it not? Have you perhaps learned something new about Sethlene?
Yes.
Having heard all that, I'd say she seems incredible.
Incredible? Well, I haven't heard that before. I feel certain you and I will be fast friends. Let us talk again soon.
Okay, so she's history nut.
Who knew Flame was such an expert on Sethlene?
Well, that's the thing. Okay, Ignatz is Lawrence. Yeah, so we get what is that? Marianne, you have Jesus Christ, you have a lot, Marianne. Let's do Lestidius first because it's kind of short.
Marianne, do you mind if I ask you about something? Yes. It's about animal behavior. Among us all, you surely know the most about animals.
Oh yeah, come on, acknowledge her, or
I've read
not
that
acknowledge
in
her,
outdoor
indulge her.
battles, wild animals can sometimes cause unexpected confusion. What do you think would be the best strategy to... are you listening, Marianne?
Depends on the animal.
I was listening. I just don't think I can really... For crying out loud! Why do you always have to admit defeat before even giving yourself a chance? My
Yeah,
advice
Lestidia.
would probably
Tell her.
just put everyone in danger. You'd be better off without me. This is beyond ridiculous. You're impossible. You seem
Yeah.
convinced you're some sort of cursed being, destined to bring doom and gloom to anyone you encounter. Well... Why do you have such a terrible opinion of yourself? How could you possibly be so dense? I just...
She's trying to be your friend. She's just really aggressive about it.
Now you listen to me for a moment. I can see that you have some deep-seated turmoil you struggle with. I'll have you know I have quite a few issues of my own, perhaps more grave than yours, if you can imagine.
I can imagine, because I know.
Yes, but I'm not the only one who has such troubles to contend with. Everyone does.
Exactly.
That's why it's so important to maintain a positive outlook and do what we can. Each time we find the
I love
light
the
in
song.
the dark, we grow, bit by bit. And without growth, what's the point in carrying on? Lysithia,
She's right though. Just like Sylvain was.
your confidence and strength. Don't envy me. Instead, just choose to find the positive, won't you? Yes. Well, maybe someday. The time is now. This is your moment. Oh, okay.
Very fast change in demeanor, huh?
Now to start, why don't you help me out by answering my questions about wild animals? I'll certainly try my best.
Go outside, get some sunlight. You know, talk while you're staying by the pond or something. Like there's some ways of changing stuff. Okay, Hanneman has. Oh right, there's one with dirt.
I should head back.
Okay, Marianne.
Finished with your training, Miss Marianne?
Oh, Professor Hanneman. Yes, I've just finished training for the day.
You have merely completed the exercises assigned to you, yes? Nothing more? Or am I wrong?
No, just what she's needed.
I'm sorry. I should have done more.
No, please. You've done as you were asked. Quite solid work, child. I simply wish to ask a question. You possess a crest, do you not?
Uh-oh.
When you
Sensitive
entered
topic.
the Officers' Academy, your father submitted a request to the monastery, as well as a significant donation. Your father asked that your crest not be confirmed under any circumstances. At first, I thought he did not want the world to know that his daughter bore no crest. In your father's position as a newly minted noble, it would be most advantageous for his daughter to possess a crest, you see. However, I am now certain I was wrong. I believe you do, in fact, possess a crest of some sort.
Oh, jeez.
How did you find out?
I have been called the Father of Crestology, which is a bit of an ostentatious title, I admit. However, a brief period of observation allows me to hazard a usually accurate guess as to whether a body houses a crest or not.
How do you go
With the
about that,
knowledge
then?
of your father's actions and my own observations, I come to you with a warning. As a crest bearer, you are guaranteed to have certain talents. It is prudent to study your crest diligently to ensure your safe mastery of these talents, whatever they may prove to be.
I actually don't know what her crest does.
I have no talents.
I should look into that.
Oh yes, you do. No matter how hard you may try to hide it, my sight is keener than that. And what I see, others will eventually notice as well.
Okay.
Those who hold power must wield it in the service of their fellow man, Miss Marianne. I believe that is true, whether you are peasant or noble. And doubly true, I would say, for those with crests. Or do you think I'm wrong? On principle alone, it is a waste to allow a rare talent to remain dormant. I
Okay.
would like very much to advise you to aid your understanding of your crest. Will you accept my offer?
No, I refuse.
Okay, and she ran off. Way to go, Hanneman.
A veritable tragedy, Miss Marianne.
I'm actually gonna look at Marianne's crest because I don't remember what the hell it does, or I don't think I even knew what it did. Roster me. Marianne, there. Her crest is it might be some crest though. It's unclear which one. Oh, so alright, she's like one of the characters that it doesn't tell you. I've seen it activate a couple times. I just never noticed change on it. Oh, the Manuela and Sedif. Well, we'll do Manuela first because that's a less interesting one.
Hello, Professor Manuela. I wish you to know that I have heard ever so much about your talents.
Whatever are you talking about, Flame?
Medic and the singer.
Singing.
There you go.
You are wonderfully skilled at it, are you not? Why, I have even overheard people saying your voice is akin to the singing of a goddess.
It makes me happy to hear. But who told you that?
Dorothea.
Oh, the students are always speaking of it, which got me to thinking, I may be the only person in all of the academy who's never heard your beautiful voice in song.
Your
So,
brother?
I was wondering, Manuela, might you sing a little something for me?
Your request is touching, but I can't perform on such short notice. My voice is an instrument and requires proper gentle care.
Yes, or you could just
However,
throw a
the
note
stories
and just
aren't
go like,
true.
la.
Leader of the Middle Franc troop.
I could do it.
But that was a long time ago.
Middle?
That also might pierce a lot of people's ears, so sorry about that.
What do those words mean precisely?
You've never heard of the Middle Franc Troupe? It's the single most popular opera company in the imperial capital. I used to sing on stage with them. I was the star.
I really wish I could remember some of the songs in this game. I would just randomly sing a person song, but I'm like, I don't remember any of it.
Been around when I was living there.
You used to live in Enbar?
Indeed. Although I was quite a bit younger at the time. It is where I was born, as a matter of fact.
Oh, well, you must have been too young to hear about us.
Yes, that could be. And what precisely is the function of an opera troupe?
You don't know what an opera troupe is? Well,
To be fair, I didn't know until I looked it up.
performers like myself who act out stories on stage in front of a big.
Well, not the opera part, but I've never heard troupe used in that kind of circumstances, so it got me confused.
I certainly have experience in the fine art of storytelling. There is often singing as a part of story time for the children at the monastery.
That is darling, Flame. But I'm not sure it's quite the same thing as an opera.
Opera's boring and takes several hours generally, depending on which opera you go to.
With orchestral accompaniment. Everyone attending wears their finest. It is a very special occasion.
Theaters, they're called?
Oh, who's that character in Final Fantasy VI? Oh no.
Buildings exclusively used
Celis.
for
There's Celis.
telling
Okay,
stories.
Celis.
You've never even heard of it.
Is that how you pronounce her name? I've always pronounced it
You're an
Celis.
intelligent girl, Flame. And the
Then again,
world
Final
is
Fantasy VI has a
full
weird
of
pronunciation
wonders.
of a lot of things.
You have a lot left to discover.
Okay, Flame is Sedif, and that's the last one for support break.
Flame, there you are.
Oh,
I've been
God.
looking everywhere for you.
You worry too much, brother.
I think a kidnapping is good cause for concern. I was so worried about you, I nearly fainted.
Good.
Had not happened, I would have never been allowed to join the professor's class. Even from something so dire, some good did come of it.
Yep.
That is a dangerous attitude. This world is full of peril. You must be more vigilant. Please understand, I allowed you to enroll here only because
If
I
a
thought
dude
it best
jumped
for your
her,
safety.
not much you can do about that.
Very
Sometimes you
much
can't
aware of
see that kind of
You
thing.
wanted to speak to me of something?
Yes, my dear little sister. You are kind beyond all measure, and you are the very picture of innocence. But precisely because of these very fine qualities, I worry about your interactions with the others here. This year's students are particularly eccentric. As your brother, it is my duty to help you with any concerns you may have.
I do
Okay.
appreciate the
A
offer,
teacher.
but all the students and professors have treated me exceptionally well.
Even so, there must be at least some worry. Please, you need not conceal anything from me.
You worry far too much. There is truly nothing to share, and nothing for you to fret over.
That's
Are
good.
you absolutely sure? The idea of you suffering in silence is unbearable to me.
We're treating her finely, dude.
I made it clear that nothing is wrong. I stand by my word. Well,
At least she wasn't like
there is
me as a
one
kid where I
concern
just
comes
kept my
to
mouth
mind.
shut and took a lot of
What is it?
things.
Tell me. I will help however I can.
Okay,
there's a
tell him.
certain somebody who seems determined to get in the way of my friendships with my classmates.
What? That's horrible. Fear not. I will handle this scoundrel for you. Just tell me his name.
It is you, brother. Now then, I must be on my way.
There you go. Dumbfounded Sedif.
What was Flame getting at just now? Let's see, I was speaking to her. I asked her to share her concerns, and... was there something else? No matter. Fear not, Flame. Your brother will protect you from all harm.
Uh-huh. Just keep it out of the classroom, please. Okay, everyone is accounted for. To war. And, you know what? Yeah, let's go explore the monastery, because I need to get some stuff done anyways. Yay! Can't hear her. I'm saying. There is a quest. It's, Sedif, if I'm not mistaken. It is Sedif. Cool. I want to check one thing fast, and I want to go buy some stuff.
Hello.
so we can get upgrade our units to, if not one of the last classes I want to give them, or if not the last class I want to give them, one of the last classes I want to give them. So let's go right to and I want to buy stuff from you because I'm filthy rich and I need money, or I need stuff. Keys! Oh my god!
Well, I'll be.
Wait, what? Oh, is your thing not open?
I can't believe the war is.
Nope. Cool. So I don't need you. I thought you could buy the thing. I thought you could, maybe you can't buy it.
Welcome.
Nope. Advanced seals. I can't buy the master seals
Please
yet.
come again.
Crap.
What? What the?
Okay.
I want to get some master seals because those things are useful, man.
Pardon me.
Well, this is gonna be our last time to recruit people, so let's see if we can. We saw Ferdinand over here. Hey, Ferdinand.
Half of the Empire's 6 great noble families have declared their support for Edelgard. Of the other 3, Lord Vestra was assassinated. Hubert, his son, will succeed him. Bernadetta's father, Count Varley, is under house arrest. His wife is now supporting Edelgard. And my father, he was stripped of his role as Prime Minister. As a result, House Eyre has lost all of its power, all of its lands. We have lost everything. What do I do?
You can join us.
Oh, Professor. Well, the eldest son of House Eyre will not be so easily.
Ah, Ferdinand, you flying dipstick! Maybe Petra will join me.
Pardon me.
Where's Petra? Petra is back at the, yeah. Raphael is in the dining hall. Same for Linhart. Linhart, you want to join?
Nobles, I didn't think it possible that the Imperial Princess could ascend the throne so easily. However, it seems that both my father and Caspar's are supporting Edelgard. Having both the Minister of Domestic Affairs and Minister of Military Affairs on your side gives you total control over the Empire's military and finances. You must have been making preparations for quite some time without anyone noticing.
Want to join?
Your class. However, I still...
Yeah, friggin' go away then. Raphael, how about you, buddy?
The Alliance's territory will be in danger if we don't get rid of these Empire guys. If the Alliance is in danger, that means my sister's in danger too. There's no way I'm gonna allow that. Doesn't matter how many guys they throw at us. I'll beat them all. These muscles aren't just for show.
I'd hope not.
First, I gotta get some food.
Okay, you do that, Raphael.
Good to see you, Professor. I was just on my way to...
Frickin' hell, why? Well, because I haven't really been loading up my other skills, that's why. I know why.
Maybe.
I want you guys to join my class so you guys won't have a bad time.
Oh no.
Okay, mix herbs, throw some other crap in there. It's good. Okay, Petra and then Caspar. Caspard. Ferdinand we talked to, Ignatz we have. Lacidia we have. Sadif we have. Is it just Petra at this point? Petra Leone. And Hilda Lawrence. Okay. Okay, Petra, please join my class.
I am owing big debts to Duke Gert of the Empire. He is the Minister of Affairs that are foreign. He is a friend of Edelgard. He is to her side. What should I be doing? Training has given me great butts.
Freaking hell! Okay, well, Lawrence and Hilda are like the last two at this point.
You'll battle Edelgard, right? Good luck. Me? Oh, I'm going to run away. I have zero interest in dying here, thank you very much. Professor, but if you...
Ah, shut up. I'm leaving. Where's Lawrence in this entire Shamla bang? Lawrence is on here.
The Empire's aggression cannot stand. But if we are going to attack them now, we must be honest with ourselves about our chances of success. It goes without saying that I will fight the Imperial Army with everything I have for as long as I am able. But House Gloucester's territory is adjacent to Imperial lands. Let us proceed with caution. It would seem that your reputation is on the rise. Even Lady Rhea has taken... It's a shame I am not...
Okay, cool. This will be changed in another playthrough, trust me. There, Leonie.
What is Edelgard even trying? She wants to destroy the church so badly that she'll take on anyone who doesn't fall in line? I don't get it. I just can't believe she'd start a war over it. Not to mention using such nasty tactics to get her way. Could Captain Gerald's death have also been a part of her plan? Don't you go
Possibly
and die,
not.
Professor. Captain Gerald would never forgive you. Hey, I hope we get a chance to practice together. I know I'm in a different class.
Freaking hell! I thought I was pretty strong. I thought I had good relations with most of these people, but I guess not.
We must
Outside
protect JaydeXMicky. Defiling the holy tomb was a sacrilege. I will not allow such a... The Archbishop has already given you a new responsibility. I want you to rise to that honor. I have something
What's your
to ask
quest?
of you.
Collect information. Alright, cool. That won't take too long, because that's literally just a warp away effectively, and it's warp at this point. I do want to go to the cathedral fast, because I want to see if we can get anything upgraded.
I cannot believe our negligence allowed the Empire to invade. Edelgard probably gathered her soldiers in JaydeXMicky, intending to do this from the soldiers disguised as merchants and pilgrims to avoid suspicion. Infiltrating the entire area, they couldn't be better prepared. We'll have a tough time winning this one, I'm afraid.
Okay. Now we report back to Sedith. Well, gotta stop. I forgot to spawn you right in the dead middle.
You have my thanks.
Steel shield, and renown. Okay. I was more or less concerned with the renown, so thank you. And I'm going to pray we got enough stuff to get more stuff going on. Hopefully.
Hey.
Hello, students. Goodbye, students.
Need something?
Really? We're just
This
under.
one? You're all set. See you again soon.
Okay. Well, time to feed the students, even though we have like no chances of getting or recruiting any of them at this point. Today's menu. Let's feast with. Actually, is Flame in this list somewhere? Where's Flame? Flame is neutral and Sedith is happy about it, so sure. We need to get their affinity boosted a bit.
Do you not enjoy eating when it's just the two of us? You wound me, Flame.
Wait, what?
Meals always taste best when it is a company of 3 or more at the table.
Flame is a little savage. Jesus. I mean, at this point, I don't really care who's paired up with who at this point, so let's go in that. Everyone's gonna have like best stats anyways through most of this. I want to get my professor level higher. Okay, you two have a meal.
It's weirdly soothing watching you just shovel it right in there. What's with the appetite today?
None of your business. I can't help it, okay? Everyone gets hungry after exercise.
True. Savane, so blunt. Felix and I don't know, Petra. Actually, let's go Petra and Caspar.
I would be like...
Let's go Marianne and I guess Leonie, because why not?
I like this.
That...
Oh, we're so close to ranking up. Come on. Felix and... Really? Yeah, let's go Felix and Dorothea, sure.
That looks appetizing.
I don't like being hit on.
Okay. Ah, we're so close. It's aggravating. Ferdinand and Raphael, because why not?
Delicious. This. Let's go Ignaz and Shamir.
This food is a revelation.
That hurts. Manuela and Cyril, sure.
This is a... This is so...
We'll rank up soon. Have a damn word on it. Yep, we're done. And we're prepared for the war.
Listen up, everyone. The Imperial Army is upon us. If you can fight, pick up a weapon. Everyone else, hurry up and evacuate.
Okay.
We have the goddess's protection on our side. We have nothing to fear. Victory will be ours.
It definitely will be, Eloise.
Professor, are you ready?
Yep.
Well, hurry up. I don't need to tell you that the situation is dire. We have some support troops from the local nobles, but the army we're facing is immense. No matter how you look at it, we're at a disadvantage.
But don't we have terrain to our advantage?
The enemy is being led by Edelgard. Do not underestimate how extraordinary her abilities are.
They're here.
I'm not.
At long last. It seems this will be a battle to remember. About time.
I'll never give up, no matter how outnumbered we are. I'll fight to the very end.
Way to go, Ash.
I should have made a move on the Imperial Princess before things got this far. It could have changed everything.
Not likely.
The goddess's divine protection on our side. All that's left is to try our best.
All we can do is fight as best we can. Though, if I'm being honest, I'm really scared right now.
As you probably should be.
Just hand over the kingdom and the monastery. We'll stop her, no matter what it takes.
Your Highness, you do not seem well.
Unwell, you say? What's gotten into you? Nothing could be farther from the truth. I'm so happy I can hardly contain myself. My father, my stepmother, my dear friends. They want her head. They want her life. They've whispered as much to me.
Oh, okay, Dimitri.
To answer their pleas has arrived.
I got a job for you. You can stay behind and chop some potatoes.
Of course. But don't mistake my intentions. Edelgard will die by my hand, and mine alone.
Okay.
Let's move, Professor. Even if it costs me my life, I won't rest until I've crushed her skull in my bare hands.
Can someone, like, hold him down? Can we get, like, some reinforced steel? We're gonna need that. Okay, well, next time on Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses, we gotta deal with that now! Great! Crazy house leader who's gonna almost murder everyone. Until then, I'll see you guys later.